Okay, so the photo I used, the thumbnail I used isn't quite uh, perfect, but it kind of makes my point. This is interesting. I'm working in a client's garden right now, and she is a vegetarian, and yet has a garden full of plants that are dying or dead from lack of hydration. This is, to me, it's like a complete hypocrisy, to go, oh yeah, well, I'm going to worry about the animals, but I'm not going to worry about the plants of nature. And I think that if we're going to have plants and treat nature well, it's got to be across the board. But actually, the point of my um, little veganism tirade, I don't really want to have a tirade against vegans. I think that my issue is against anything that is a label, anything that has an ism at the end of it, except orgasm, is really to be treated um, handled very carefully. Now, I see vegans fighting with vegetarians, or standing and like wanting to hold themselves up high and go, oh well, we're better than the vegetarians, and the vegetarians, oh, we're better than the dumbed down meat eaters, and so on. Now, I'm not like I call myself like a part-time vegetarian, yeah. Say 3 to 5 days a week, even 7 days sometimes a week, I can be mostly vegetarian. And then, sometimes I'm not. But I hope you're still listening if you're a vegan and this hasn't offended you so much. But this is my point, my friends, my brothers and sisters. And that is that today in the world, many millions, most people in fact, are enslaved. Most people are in a form of mental bondage that foreshortens their life, anguishes their life, damages the life of those around them, and has significant ramifications on the well-being of the collective consciousness, or the collective of humanity, or the collective of Mother Nature's potential. I do a little bit of my own gardening, and I know that if I mess around with the seeds at the early seedling phase of their growth, then I can really stunt their growth, really harm their growth, and those plants won't reach their full potential. Or like this client person, the fellow being, has done, is to starve her plants of sufficient water or nutrient or sunlight. So I guess my point is that you don't necessarily have things in good perspective when you are sweaty your bollocks over the inhumane treatment, which I have no time for. I really am not a fan of inhumane treatment of any sentient being, particularly. They are on a pecking order, if you like, higher than the plants around us. I'm not going to argue over that. That's not really the issue. The issue is that humankind is in far more dire straits, actually, and we should be looking to that first, because then we will start to make choices that are consciously more concise and more clear and more clever in terms of how we are the stewards. The stewards, not the shepherds or the sheep, right? But we're the stewards of this place, and we need not to mess with. I'll leave it at that. Have a super day. Chat soon.